Christmas horror stories. Christmas is a time of joy, celebration, and family. But beneath the twinkling lights, the festive songs, and the warm glow of the hearth, there lurk stories. Stories that remind us that not all Christmases are filled with cheer. Tonight we delve into the darker side of the holiday season, where the ghosts of Christmas past aren't always friendly, and the spirits that roam aren't the ones you'd expect. Some say it's the cold air that brings them out, or the long, dark nights that wrap the world in shadows. But whatever the reason, these Christmas horror stories are sure to chill you to the bone.
The Silent Visitor. On Christmas Eve, a young family gathered in their living room, cozy in their holiday traditions. The tree sparkled, the fire crackled, and the scent of gingerbread filled the air. But after the children were tucked into bed and the parents began to relax, something unusual happened. The doorbell rang. At first, they thought it was a neighbor stopping by to wish them a Merry Christmas. But when they opened the door, no one was there. Confused, they closed the door, but the bell rang again. This time, the father decided to check the yard. The snow was falling heavily, and the street was empty. No footprints, no sign of anyone nearby. As he walked back inside, he felt an odd chill, an icy gust of wind, brush past him. He turned to find the front door was wide open, despite being sure he had closed it. And that's when they heard it, the faintest whisper, coming from the stairwell. Merry Christmas. It was only then, with the last of the Christmas lights flickering, that they realized they weren't alone.
The Krampus in the basement. Most children know the story of Santa Claus, but some cultures warn of another figure, a dark, horned creature known as Krampus. He's said to punish naughty children who are too bad for Santa's list. But one story from the outskirts of a small town in Bavaria tells of a family who encountered Krampus far closer than they'd ever imagined. It started as a simple Christmas gathering. The family had finished their holiday dinner and were enjoying a quiet evening by the fire. But then, strange sounds began to echo through the house, a low growl followed by the dragging of heavy chains. The father assumed it was just the wind, or maybe the old house settling. But as the sounds grew louder, a cold dread began to fill the room. Then, they heard the basement door creak open. From the shadows of the darkened hallway, a figure emerged, tall, hulking, with twisted horns and claws that scraped the floor. It wasn't Santa. Krampus had come, and he wasn't interested in giving gifts. He was there to punish.
The Christmas tree that bleeds. Sometimes, the decorations we hang with care can become symbols of something much darker. Take the story of a couple from Maine who decided to cut down their own Christmas tree one cold December afternoon. They found the perfect one, a tall, healthy fir, and brought it home to decorate with joy. But the following morning, when they went to water the tree, they noticed something strange. The base of the tree was damp with something red, not sap, but thick dark blood. The wife, uneasy, wiped it off, but every morning after, the blood returned, more and more each time. Soon, the blood began to drip onto the floor, and they realized it wasn't just the tree, it was the ornaments. Somehow, the glass baubles were cracking, leaking a viscous red substance. They burned the tree in the backyard on Christmas Eve, hoping to rid themselves of whatever curse had settled over their home. But as the flames flickered in the night, they saw a shadow, tall and twisted, standing beside the burning tree, watching them.
Christmas, a time for family and cheer, can sometimes hold its darker secrets, ones that linger long after the decorations are put away. So, The next time you hear the wind howling outside or the doorbell rings in the dead of night, remember, not every visitor is here to spread holiday cheer, and not every shadow in the corner is just the glow of the Christmas lights. Be careful what you wish for this Christmas, because some gifts come with a price. Click like and subscribe for more horror stories. Click the bell button to be notified and mortified.